the aptitudes I did view recent this spring of the retirement and an interview of retired Justice and in serving his to the Supreme Court, Anthony Kennedy. And to me, propositionally, it does seem a 10th man in order to assure that of the 9 sitting with appointments for a lifetime, there's been personal disagreement and a bias personal between them in such ways that Anthony Kennedy has made public statements in national broadcast interview, bringing light to the fact of personal bias and disagreement. And I have such a tenacity, which has been local grown, for in check, make, and keep of a least bias in wranglings of matters on premise and ethic, in argument and at levels responsibly in regard to what's needed of nation in policy and possibly legislation. My skills weren't on a basis of higher math nor calculation in math term science, math science regard, but more idealist social, or rather skills of ideas and persons, while lesser so ranking at levels in the things category. But of assessment, self, and the appraising, these have held and kept true continuously, which is local in town now known. So wonder propositionally if such 10th man would, as well, what would it be? This is a rambling. I need to do something with myself that's healthy for me, that is life living, of aptitudes and ability that are enlivening a sense and of passionate interest to me. And one thing that really gets me off is argument, where it and when it's worthwhile and worthy, caused worthy of debate. And it's kind of senseless to argue against one who's not known. You've gotten the best of him, and who insists on disagreement, and against an opponent whose silence, because it's in the view of such who's against, that might be innocent or ignorant or misled, not knowing that his way was beaten and is the reason for the silence and having no need to, or for which against there is to argue, but standing to assert